know that maritime law, otherwise known as Admiralty law, is a set of laws, treaties, and conventions that govern private maritime business and other nautical matters. Welcome to Nimasa This Week, the voice of maritime. I am Eugenia Abu. We thank you for joining us.
The classification societies registered and recognized by Nimasa are International Naval Survey Bureau, American Bureau of Shipping, Lloyd's Register, International Register of Shipping, Der Norske Veritas Germanische Lloyd's, and Bureau Veritas Nigeria Limited. Others include Phoenix Register of Shipping, Indian Register of Shipping, Overseas Maritime Certification Service, and Conarina Nigeria Limited. All vessel owners, charterers, and shipping agents are advised to take note.
This is Nimasa This Week. Our regulars, maritime nuggets and maritime facts will be on our lineup today. Do stay with us.
In pursuit of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's maritime sector mandate, the Honorable Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, His Excellency Adegboyega Oyetola CON, convened a meeting with chief executives of all parastatals under the ministry and the Presidential Enabling Business Environment Council, PEBEC. He emphasized the importance of aligning their efforts to achieve the President's vision, which will be monitored through the performance evaluation of key agencies.
I signed the bond with Mr. President, and you all signed the bond with me. So I need to know how far you've gone. Your own performance will affect negatively or positively on my own performance. So you need to know how far we've gone with that. Part of what we discovered is the fact that there are some of these indicators that need collaboration among agencies, not even within the ministry, even sometimes outside the ministry. So we're able to track that out and to say that when you have a process that needs collaboration among agencies, you should be able to recognize the performance of each of the agencies on the basis of what they put in, not waiting until the entire process is completed. But that's not to say that we don't necessarily have to initiate opportunity for discussion with agencies that we need to allow to deliver.
We have continued to maintain zero in the area of piracy, which was even acknowledged last 2 weeks by the president of ECOWAS. Graciously, the back of industry have also indicate willingness in this opportunity with us, and we are actually having a discussion with them, and we are sure that by the time we finish, we would probably, I would not like to exaggerate, but we will achieve the 2 vessels, if not more.
I think the most important thing to do for any agency, and I know several agencies have already done this, but the most important thing to do right after this meeting is to set up a powerful BFA compliance committee at the agency level, chaired by a senior director, a member of the senior management of the agency.
I want to suggest that all agencies will submit to the ministry a timeline of the activities for the next 60 days. A timeline of the activities. We won't set the benchmark for you, we will not set the targets, but want you to submit activities that will be achieved within the next 60 days so that we use that as a basis for monitoring your progress.
Security is a key component to achieving a sustainable maritime domain, as this will boost stakeholders' confidence while also increasing foreign direct investment and attract more investors to the sector. Interestingly, there has been a drastic decline in piracy and other illegal activities on Nigerian waters and the Gulf of Guinea. This is attributed to enhanced cooperation at various levels, including local, regional, intercontinental, and international cooperation. This week, Dr. Dayo Moberiola, Director General of the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, Nimasa, played host to Mr. Simon Church of the Maritime Collaboration Forum for the Shade Gulf of Guinea. The meeting was convened to review progress made so far and discuss additional measures needed to strengthen the nation's territorial waters, with the goal of achieving a sustainable, safe, and secure maritime domain.
We would like to hear what has been done in the past, what needs to be done in order to fortify and ensure that maritime security is well secured and there will be no surprises in the future. So I yield the floor to you to hear from you how you have been able to coordinate, assist in the past, and what you think needs to be done in order to ensure the safety of the maritime space.
Furthermore, the Nimasa DG emphasized the need for a comprehensive and coordinated approach to the combating of maritime crimes. He highlighted the importance of standardized information sharing, emphasizing that a unified approach is vital for effective maritime security.
We quite understand that knowledge sharing is key to maritime security. We do not take it lightly. It's something that we have been proud of, especially the Nimasa have been very proud of, that we are able to keep our side of it, and we don't want to go any lower than that. Rather, we want to continue to improve. So whatever it takes on our side, we will do.
Earlier in his presentation, Simon Church expressed readiness to work with the agency in consolidating the gains in the fight against piracy and insecurities in the Nigerian waters and the Gulf of Guinea. Church, who applauded the leading role that Nigeria is playing in the region, called for more active participation and support from the Gulf of Guinea countries. This, he said, will help augment the efforts of Nigeria through Nimasa.
And so in addressing the threat in the Gulf of Guinea, you need to have a collaborative framework that allows for the input and the participation of all the navies and the shipping industry for the Gulf of Guinea. We are thankful, the industry is thankful, and the industry will tell you that they're thankful for Nimasa because they stepped up and said, we will take the lead now. But this is not intended, it was never intended to be Nigeria's burden permanently. Why? Because it's a cooperation framework. And it means that you have to have stakeholders who also take the burden as well. So to reassure you, I will help support this organization in communicating that.
In July 2021, Nigeria and the 22 countries of the Yaoundé Code of Conduct established the Shade Gulf of Guinea Collaboration Forum. The goal is to foster effective operational counter-piracy cooperation among regional and international navies, the shipping industry, and reporting centers of the Yaoundé Code of Conduct. This cooperation aims to implement a regional strategy for maritime safety and security in Central and West Africa region. Nigeria serves as a co-chair of the forum, playing a key role in promoting maritime security and safety in the region.
You're watching Nimasa this week, the voice of maritime. This program is a program specially packaged to bring you knowledge and activities surrounding the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency. Don't go away.
International Maritime Organization, IMO, has designated May 18 every year as the International Day for Women in Maritime to encourage more participation of the females in the industry, as globally, males dominate the maritime sector, with only about 2% participation of females. According to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, UNSDGs, Goal 5 focuses on gender equality, which underscores the importance of women's empowerment and equal participation in the industry. This year's theme, Safe Horizon, Women Shaping the Future of Maritime Safety, emphasizes the crucial role women play in shaping the future of the industry and promoting maritime safety. Speaking ahead of the event, Mr. Arsenio Dominguez, Secretary General of the IMO, described it as a significant step towards promoting diversity and inclusion in the maritime sector.
Today, I'm asking you to embrace the International Day of Women in Maritime as a significant step towards promoting diversity and inclusion, not only in the maritime domain, but across all spheres of society. The goal is not just to honor women's successes, but also to advocate for equal opportunities and to unlock the full potential that a diverse workplace offers, to shine a spotlight and raise awareness on the challenges they face, discrimination, disparities, and limitations with regard to career opportunities. This year, our theme is Safe Horizons, Women Shaping the Future of Maritime Safety, underscoring the pivotal role women play in enhancing safety measures within our industry. Join me in championing diversity and fostering a workplace culture that breaks down all barriers to achieving gender equality.
This week, the executive management of the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, led by the Director General, Dr. Dayo Moberiola, held a meeting with industry stakeholders in Lagos. The objective was to foster synergy and collaboration within the sector, while also ensuring the effective implementation of government policies aimed at enhancing the maritime industry's viability. This is particularly significant following the establishment of the Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy, which presents new opportunities for growth and development.
To succeed and to plan forward, we have to look at what has happened in the past and learn from the mistake of the past so that we don't repeat it. Because we have to move the sector forward, we have to move the industry forward, and we have to align with the vision of the president and the minister by creating the marine and blue economy. The purpose of Nimasa is to serve the industry, and we cannot decide what is good for the industry unless the industry is working with us in order for us to have a joint partnership for them to be able to excel.
Dr. Dayo came to Nimasa, a patient man, a good listener, and a team player. So we have a man who is confident and who has the capacity and the ability to rejuvenate, that's the right pronunciation, and introduce the necessary reforms needed to move this maritime sector forward. And he will be building on the blocks established by his predecessors Some of them are here.
A lot has been said that needs to be looked at. But my pleasure today is the fact that a lot of good things have been said about you, meaning that you are the right place, you are the right man for the right place, meaning that you are the square peg in the square hole. You cannot have Dr. Dayo at the helm of affairs and you will say the CVFF will not be disbursed. I disagree. And then, of course, with the association of the past DGs, as the President General of Maun has said, even if Dr. Dayo cannot do it alone, with your collaboration, it will happen.
Captain Emmanuel Ihanacho, in his welcome address, emphasized the importance of collaboration and urged all stakeholders to unite in supporting the new DG in achieving the goals of the Blue Economy Initiative, which align with Nimasa's mandate.
Under the leadership of Dr. Muberiola, it is our expectation that Nimasa will be making significant strides in promoting ship safety, maritime security, and environmental sustainability in our waters. As we move further together, we are confident that under the leadership of Dr. Adedayo Muberiola, Nimasa will continue to drive innovation, will continue to pursue collaboration with stakeholders, and will continue to engender positive progress in our industry as a whole. We look forward to working together with the DG to address the changes ahead and to seize the opportunities that lie before us.
Not too long ago, the President, Commander-in-Chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria set up the Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy. And I believe that was created out of several years of advocacy. And today, that has done a lot for us because it has raised the bar. And I believe that is part of the reason why the stakeholders are putting this together to find out what is the agenda of this new administration.
I think I'm quite comfortable that we have got a DG who is a deep thinker. And I think with the combination of the EDs we have, sir, there may be need for you, sir, to take the bull by the horn. If Angola, a small country, an oil-producing country, is having its own vessels, I see no reason Nigeria, the giant of Africa, should not have, sir. Sir, on that note, I wish you all the best. We're there for you anytime, anywhere. We're ready because we are in this industry. You are into this industry.
There was also a paper presentation by Emeka Akabogu titled Marine and Blue Economy, Navigating to the Promised Land, which explored the potentials and challenges of harnessing Nigeria's marine resources to drive economic growth and sustainable development.
Over the course of the last 5 years or so, the subject of the blue economy has become very popular in Nigeria and severally adumbrated at diverse fora. This must have played a part in the decision of the President of Nigeria to create the Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy, a major milestone seen as a culmination of years of advocacy. Nimasa is a statutory body with clearly delineated mandates under its establishing enactments and related regulations. Its activities are specifically guided by the Nimasa Act, the Cabotage Act, and the Merchant Shipping Act. The next component of today's session is navigating to the Promised Land. For many, the Promised Land is one which is flowing with milk and honey. My simple definition of the Promised Land is that point where potentials are realized in line with expectations. It is in this Promised Land that these two elements coincide or interject at their high threshold to produce development and advancement.
Ship owners and manning agents in attendance at the event shared their thoughts and concerns, raising a few key points.
There is a subsector of this industry that is a potential gold mine which needs to be developed and harnessed for economic development and national progress. It is the shipbuilding and ship repair subsector.
Our association was founded by a group of lawyers in 1979. Its mission is to unify maritime laws throughout the world. The association, in collaboration with the National Judicial Institute, organizes an annual maritime workshop for judges. From time to time, the federal government and previous administrations of your agency have called on our members to provide advice.
I want to use this medium to thank you on behalf of Maritime Workers Union of Nigeria that you are welcome on board, our new DG.
And to all the other members of the management of Nimasa, we want to say thank you for good service that you are rendering to the sector. We have confidence in your ability to take Nimasa to higher level. And I can assure you, you have the support of all of us that are operating within the sector.
If you look purely at Section 1 of the Nimasa Act, it tells you about what is the object of Nimasa. And Section 1 says the object of Nimasa is to promote and promote the development of indigenous commercial shipping in international and coastal trade, shipping trade. That is the object of Nimasa. That is what it was created for.
What we require Nimasa to do for us is to create an avenue for shipping development as far as the industry is concerned.
I'm happy that the new dispensation, I mean the new government, the government of the day, has established Blue Economy Ministry. That will take care of that should take care of a lot of things.
The government can play a big role in terms of policies. The policies should be robust and implementable. And they should be fully funded, because if policies are not funded, it's like you are wasting your time.
The focus that we need, marine and blue economy. Now we have a ministry, we can focus our ideals, our goals on the vision, the attainment of the act for the marine and blue economy.
We need new approach to solving our problem. We need new thinking. I think this is a new initiative to ramp up all the efforts in the right direction. And I'm happy that the drivers are quite creative the way they are approaching it.
Well, we have areas of having simulators, and most our institutions like the Maritime Academy are run. And this recently, Federal College of Fisheries and Marine Technology, they also have simulators that can fill in just the gap. But necessarily, we still need to have ships that are required for practical experience of these cadets. We need federal government to provide ships for them, traineeship.
I think women are important in Nimasa. It's important for women to be in the decision-making cadre of any maritime organization, especially in Nimasa. Why Nimasa? Because Nimasa is the regulatory body in the maritime community, and the touch and the thoughts and the angle of women is very important in driving development in any community and in any country and in any company.
Well, it's been long coming. The Blue Economy Ministry will be advocating for it over the years, and good thing this present administration decided to set up a separate ministry, which is good. That one again will focus the actions of the government to what they now regard as the blue economy. The blue economy actually is making the best of the resources at sea.
Introducing the Nimasa Distress Response Call Lines for all maritime stakeholders, ship owners, seafarers, ship captains. Whatever your challenge or distress in the Nigerian maritime domain, please call 0803 0685 167, 0708 0005 956, 0700 0700 010. If you can't reach us on these lines, please call 0700 0700 020, 0700 0700 030. Also via VHF Radio Channel 16. Call and Nimasa will respond.
This is Nimasa this week. What are you anchored on this week? I am anchored on hard work. Hard work yields a lot of goodies. So let's put our hands on the plow and work hard to make Nigeria better. On behalf of the hard-working team of Nimasa this week, my name is Eugenia Abu. Thank you for being with us.